If you can't tell, I am in one of my most favorite places in the entire world. I'm on my couch and I've got my coffee and my dog is right here. He couldn't be any closer. He's comfortable. If I'm not relaxed, he's very relaxed. And so I don't know why I was petting like that. I'm not like the crazy cat lady. But I just wanted to invite you guys into my home. I just moved apartments, so everything is kind of a mess, but I just set up this nice little corner for me to sit down and talk to you guys. I want to speak to the people that feel like that you've lost motivation recently. You feel like I can't get myself to do anything. A project manager that works with me, his name's James. He's incredible. He does so much for this channel. James, if you're watching this, I appreciate you and I love you. Incredible person, keeps me really organized. But he came to me in a meeting one day and said, Jordan, you just seem like you're running at another level. You seem really motivated. You seem like you're really loving the hustle again. And my immediate response, it wasn't that I love the hustle. It wasn't that I love to work. I said, I got my vision back. I got my vision back. That's why I'm running so hard. That's why I'm pushing so hard. That's why I'm grinding on the weekends, because I got my vision back. If you can't find motivation, if you can't figure out what to do, if you don't want to move or do anything, you've lost your vision. Without a vision, the people perish. I was perishing and I didn't know why. I thought it might have been my mental health. I thought it might have been that I was just moving and everything was all over the place. I thought it might have been that I was sad and single. Sad and single, that could be like a music album. I also have a lot of cheesy jokes, so more of those will come out as we do these living room sessions. But I said, James, I got my vision back. It hit me in that moment. And so if you don't feel motivated, you feel lost, maybe you don't even know what that next thing is you're supposed to do. You're just completely lost. You've got to get your vision back. Let's start there. So how do you get your vision back? You get your vision back by getting alone. You get your vision back by saying, I value myself enough to get alone with myself. I value my future enough to shut everybody else out and focus on me. As I've said before, we're not saying middle finger of the world. We're saying I'm not going to live my entire life for somebody else, for other people. We live our entire lives on social media with the possibility of being liked, with the possibility of someone double tapping an image. We make our house look right. We go to concerts. We go on vacations. We try to get with the right people and tag the right people for the possibility of being liked. When in reality, we are so loved by certain people in our life. We are so loved by our family. We are so loved by God. I love you if nobody else tells you I love you today. This machine, this thing has convinced us to try to be liked when we're really loved. It's a funny comparison. And so to get our vision back, we've got to shut it all out. Social media, career, people, mentors, everything has to go. Because you have what you need. You have what you need. You can sit down alone, open your journal, open your mind and say, where do I want to go? What do I want to do? What have I been called to do? What is my next step? Until you're willing to do that, you'll be lost. I love you enough to tell you that. Until you're willing to sit down alone, put the phone across the room, you'll be lost. Vision comes sometimes by closing our earthly eyes to say, okay, I can't see now. I'm not focusing on Instagram now. I'm not focusing on friends now. I'm not going out tonight. I'm not going to my friends tonight. I'm not going to ask my parents what they think. My eyes are closed, but I'm getting my vision. My vision can work if it's dark. My vision can work me if my eyes are closed. My vision can make me run to the hills. If war is breaking out and everything's going wrong, if I've got vision, I will push forward. Vision has nothing to do with what you see. In fact, so faith in the sense of the scripture in the Bible is like believing in things you can't see. Faith is saying, I'm going to go somewhere that may not even exist yet. If nobody else cares enough to tell you today, while they're posting their fake Lamborghinis on Facebook and bikini photos and their perfect relationship and whatever people are doing on social media to try to get you to be them, I'm not mad at those people. I love you enough to tell you, you need to get your vision back. You need to find your vision. You need to say, I'm waking up in the morning to charge full speed, not because I want some monetary thing or materialistic item. I'm doing it because I got my vision back and I don't know why I'm touching my head so much. Once you find it, you're not going to put it down. It's going to be too valuable to put it down. I found my vision. Part of my vision is you. Part of my vision is wanting to help people, because what good is pain if I can't help people through theirs? Why did I go through hell if I can't help you through yours? I'm going to go through hell again. That's life. The reason I encourage you so much is not because I want to be fluffy or I want to be fake. I encourage you because I know there's been many days, including this year, when I need a lot of encouragement. I wanted to make a video titled All the Money I Didn't Make in 2020, because people did the YouTube videos of what I made in 2020. And so I wanted to do what I didn't make in 2020. 2020 was the worst financial year of my life, adult life. It was when the YouTube channel started growing. It was when other things started happening. I was happy. I was at peace, but I was extremely stressed financially. We just hired a team member, a full-time employee, and I'm just like, what the heck is going on? Do you know why I hired a full-time employee, my first one, during COVID? Do you know why I didn't freak out? Do you know why I didn't fire them? Do you know why, or let them go because of finances? Do you know why, when there was barely any money in the bank account at all, I kept going? Because I had vision. I saw the whole thing down here, what it's going to become, what the business is going to be. I know where I'm going, so I'll just about starve myself to get there. I didn't have to, but vision makes you hungry. Vision makes you stronger. Vision pushes you forward. Vision makes you say, I don't care what you say, Mom. I don't care what you say, whoever. I love my mom. Just, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes we got to just push past some things. If everybody in your life is cheering you on when you find your vision ain't big enough. If everybody in your life says, yeah, man, you got it, you can do it, it's all you. Dream bigger, baby. It's not big enough. If people question you because they love you, if people think you can't do it, if people push back, your vision's big enough. Know the importance of the season you're in. You know what you need to do. I promise you I did not intend for this to turn into like a motivational talk. I was going to sit down and be casual, but it's just who I am. If this mic's on, if this camera's on, I love you too much to not tell you the truth. You need your vision. Nobody else is going to give it to you. And here's the other thing that's really interesting. This is where I was at last week, even a few weeks ago. You might have found your vision. You just need to be reminded of it. You just need to find it again. You just need to jump back into that vision. It's so easy to lose it as we're going forward. It's so easy to get distracted. I think we can do a good thing in the wrong season and it'll never get us anywhere. I said it in the last video, but life is too short to live somebody else's. What we're doing is we're looking at somebody else's life and we're trying to live their life. That's an idea. That's not a vision. Somebody else's vision is just an idea to us. It's just a thought. It's just a vision. It's just a thing to say, hey man, I'd love to be you. It must be nice to be you. As they say, overnight success. 25 years in the making. And so I've been completely overwhelmed by the response that YouTube has been and that podcast has been lately. But even with that, to be fully transparent, I almost lost my vision because of you. I almost started to create what I thought you wanted, not what I thought I needed to put out. It's so easy to lose your vision. A bit of success can make you get off track. And so getting back on track is me saying, I've got to go back inside. In Scripture, we see Jesus oftentimes disappearing to be with God. He's like, I've got to get away from this craziness. I've got to get away from the noise, from everything, and I've got to go be with my Father. And so when I lose my vision, I just go back to the mountain again. It happens a lot, guys, to be honest. You don't want to live for anybody else. You don't want to live for anything. If you've got family, if you've got a spouse, if you've got kids, yes, that's your responsibility. But even then, you've got to get some vision. You've got to get some motivation for yourself, even beyond what anyone human can give you. There's a little blog post that shows you visually the 90-year life. I'll link it below. It's really disturbing and sad, and it's just a lot. But it shows you what a 90-year life looks like, kind of in different little diagrams. And I'm going to go to the beach this many more times, or I'm going to do this many more times. It's really surprising. Or if you're above a certain age, you've already seen your parents 99% of the time you're going to see them. You know, a lot of sad stuff. But it puts life in perspective. Social media makes us think that we're invincible, and we're not. We're not. We were all shocked by Kobe Bryant. We were all shocked to see someone that we thought was invincible. They're not invincible. None of us are. I don't wish that on anybody, but if any good comes from that, it's that we can all look at it and go, man, life is really short. Life is really, really short. Thanks so much for watching. Leave your thoughts or questions in the comment section below and I'll reply to each one of them. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're interested in more videos on faith, creativity, and entrepreneurship.